Now I may call upon Dr. Bena from the 95 batch to share a few words.
Yeah, respected dignitaries and my dear friends, 95 batch. I'm taking it from here from Dr. Reena, who has taught us to strike a balance. I'll tell you where I learned my balance from, Vinayaga Mission General College. I was always known for controversies, and I was supposed to come earlier to speak, but I know my sirs may not like what I say. Let me start with 95 when we joined. We have seen you, and we were very happy to see you there, but then we didn't see you for a long time. But what we saw was much greater things over here. We came here to study our BDS, but I think we study a lot more than BDS. I think I learned BDS after I got out of college. Till then we were learning life. 95, we joined. We were supposed to have ragging only maybe for just a month or two, thanks to our seniors. They wanted to do it longer. Probably with having nice people like us around, they made it longer, and they taught us so much more life. Coming from a background like, I think half our batch was from the Gulf, and we were, put in a place like this to get used to this place and to our seniors, and which is seniors, which is us, we don't know. And we were like, went through that and then got into academics. All I knew was all our work is thrown out. Now what is this? What do we learn from this? Patience, obviously patience. Like you said, we learned to strike a balance then. When our parents brought us up, we were like all covered, and now it, or you do it more, come back. What am I learning from it, for us, or like especially me, it was like, why are you torturing me? What am I going to get out of this, Maybe till my final year, I didn't know which department I was running from, which one I had to finish first, even I didn't know, because nothing was getting over. If I have 50 extractions, I was asked to do 100. And then after 100, so is my work over? We'll see, we'll try and, see if it is over. So I was like, wow. And I know all my batchmates said good things, and I'm not standing here to say anything bad. And we finished our final year. I thought I'll never get out of this college. But by God's grace, I got out in one go. I entered house urgency thinking I could really breathe. And there starts again our work. Everybody's asked to do 30 extractions. Bena, you finished? No, sir. I finished 30. No, 50. So there we learned patience after patience, and we got out. I thought I was superwoman after I got out. And then I get into marriage, like you say, at the age of 24. And there I start my journey and come across a family which was definitely not our way. But there I could use all these techniques and become that woman that we are supposed to be. We asked to have 10 hands in there. Yes, VMS DC taught me that. And I know all the girls sitting here will agree to me, and all the boys agree to it. We learned life in VMS DC. Dental, after that. And thank you so much for the great friendship. That was the best part of this college, the friendship that we had. Great. Till today, we remember. And we've learned a lot about as much as we have learned everything. Cry together, laugh together, everything. Thank you so much for VMS DC for that. And for all us, sorry to say whether I talked it as torture, but today I find it as a blessing. You've taught us and we face it really well. If you come across something, it's not as bad as that which we had in Salem. I can go through this. My AC is not working. It's not as bad as the heat in Salem. It's okay. My kids will come and ask, Mama, how do you bear with all this? You need to go to Salem and find out. That's all. That was a school for us. And I sometimes talk like a politician. So they're like, how do you know this? You need to have friends, You need to get over, learn from them, good, bad, all this. Oh, so this has been your life and your teacher? Yes, I would say yes. So thank you so much. And for all my friends who've come here, on behalf of them, to all our teachers, in every way, good and bad, we have to say, we learnt it in a greater way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now may I call upon Professor Dr. J. Shabrinathan, Director of Academics, Vinayaka Mission Research Foundation, to present a memento to Professor Dr. Reena Rachel John, ma'am.
Since Dr. Reena John just gave an oration, I mean, sometimes you just go back to nostalgic experience and you remember certain things. And I just remember this. See, when we were in our final year classes, like there were a lot of wonderful teachers. I still say that we attended the best lectures. But there is one lecture we have no choice, but we have to be attentive. I'll tell you why. At the end of the lecture, when we come to the next lecture, the lecture starts like this. Now let us just revamp the previous lecture. You know who the lecturer is? Dr. Reena, Madam. So much so that I actually implemented that when I was a teacher. That's how, you learn from your teachers, and which was very effective. Whether the students like me or not, whether they like the way I teach or I speak or not, but they have to listen to me. In the end, it is they who get benefited. I believe it is we who got benefited. I just remember this, madam. Thank you very much. There's another one. I'm not going to reveal the name because I don't know whether it's live and it could be posted in the YouTube. There was a video which was to be, she was just showing that, is this the way? I remember there was one candidate, there was one student who extracted the wrong tooth. I'm not going to reveal his name. So I could see that. Unfortunately, it was not the student's mistake. It was another faculty's mistake, and I could see what happened after that. So I thought I just remember that as well. Thank you, madam. Thank you for, she was just mentioning that it was her first oration, and we are it's our honor that we give the oration from us in our alumni meet. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you, sirs. We are towards the end of our inaugural ceremony of this alumni meet. I would like to call upon Dr. Vail Krishna, the Vice President, to deliver the oath of thanks. The oath of thanks will be followed with the national anthem, and then it will be given to the AGM.
A very good afternoon to all. It gives me immense pleasure as an alumni and Vice President of VMSDC Old Student Associates to deliver the vote of thanks today. On behalf of VMSDC Old Student Associates, I would like to extend heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Captain Dr. Gokulnath sir, for gracing the occasion and honoring our awardees. I express my sincere thanks to Director Academics, Patron, VMSD Old Student Associates, alumni of 94 batch, and my friend Professor Dr. Shabrinathan for taking utmost care and initiative in making the arrangements for this grand event. Thank you. I would like to thank Dean and Patron, BMSDC Old Student Association, Professor Dr. Baby John sir, who gives constant support and guidance for the growth of our alumni. I would like to thank Associate Dean, Research Professor Dr. Reena John Madam for delivering Professor Saramas Matthews' oration today. I'll be failing in my duties if I don't extend my sincere thanks to all our respected teachers who have served in these institutions, who have accepted our invitations and have joined us from different places. I thank each one of them from my heart. I am very happy to meet all my seniors and junior alumni members and their family who have traveled from all corners of the globe. You owe the success of today's event. A heartfelt gratitude to all of you. Special thanks to 95 batch alumni who have gathered here for the 25th year celebration. Have a great fun today. I thank all the alumni faculty coordinators, alumni students coordinators and staff who are working in VMSDC who have put in utmost efforts for organizing this grand event. I would like to make a special mention to the supportive staff, administrative officers, non-teaching staffs, audiovisual team, caterers, photographers, technicians, electricians, attenders and who have worked hard to make this event a grand success. Thank you very much. Hope all of you have enjoyed this event. Hope to see you all next year. Thank you all. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Chair. May I request all of you to kindly rise for the national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are going to start our AGM 2022. I am to read out the agendas. First agenda is First agenda, and from 2021 to 22, we have lost some valuable alumni. Vivekanandan from 1986 batch, Chandramohan 1986 batch, Matthew Cherian 1990 batch, Varalakshmi 1990 batch, Rishi Shoot 1993 batch, Shivakumar from 1995 batch. So I request everyone to give 1 minute. Thank you. Now I am going to read out the annual reports 2021 to 22. For the next office bearers, we have selected some people. I am just reading out. Pattern, Dr. Sabrinathan, Dr. Baby John, Advisory Committee, Dr. Shekhar, Dr. Sai Ganesh, Dr. Saravanan, Dr. Rajkumar. Committee members, that is President Dr. Vel Krishna, Vice President Dr. Maya Ramesh, Secretary Dr. Priya, Joint Secretary for anybody from your batch, Jai Kumar from 1995 batch. Right. And Treasurer Dr. Sapita Gogolraj. Executive members Dr. Arun, Dr. Sarama Mathifen, Dr. Anita, Dr. Narendran, Dr. Vignesh. Anybody to be included in that? We need 5 more.
I'm very glad that it has been discussed in a very friendly manner. It is just a suggestion from your batch, from 95 batch. We need some representation in the EC. We'll be very happy because you can guide the next batch how to conduct the program. So please feel free to give the names. And also, we need a representation from 96 batch in EC. 96 batch, it has been done, no? It has been included. And also from 93 batch, because next year they are celebrating their 30th year. Am I right? 93 batch? Dr. Priya? Yeah, so you have your representative. Please add, you're there. Please add Dr. Kamaraj also as executive committee member. Dr. Kamaraj, executive committee member.
So Dr. Rajmohan, Dr. Arun Kumar, Dr. Diana, Dr. Pradeep, Dr. Kamaraj, and Dr. Murugesan, Dr. Lakshmanan. Can through in EC? Any other agenda to be discussed?
From 1995 batch, we want to make one resolution. Actually, we have given that check leave for 1,50,000. This amount is particularly for top academician in first year of our VMSDC in every year. So we have to put this amount as a fixed account. So from that fixed account, we have to collect that interest rate. That interest amount will be given as a award for topper in the first year VMSDC batch in every year. So it has to be conducted in every consecutive year. So maybe in your college function or in your alumni association function, we can hand over this amount as a cash award to the topper. So that is the motive behind this check 1,50,000. So we want to make one resolution. So the criteria that has to be fixed like that, and it should not be used, this fund should not be used for any other purpose. So this is the thing we want to make. For that, we would like to ask one thing from you. You have to form a committee. So for example, we can form that 4 members in that committee. The first one can be Dean of this VMSDC, and the second one may be the association secretary or the president. And other 2 members, has to be selected from our batch, from 1995 batch, so that we can supervise whether this award is going to a particular person, whether it is correct or not. So every year, if you want to change that members, then we can ask you. So according to that, you fix this committee, and this resolution should be made in our AGM now. So this is the thing. Yes.
First of all, again, we welcome this. We thank the 95 batch for that. Yes, there will be a committee to be formed, headed by the dean. Both the secretary and the president will be there in that committee, always, so that it becomes very easy. And 2 members from your batch. In terms of, like, I believe you are giving this award for the topper in the first year, right?
Yes.
And the name of the award? You can tell. Okay. So what to do is that in principle we are approving, I mean we are asking the members for the approval for this, right? And also like the criteria for the winner, we have a similar structure in our institutions, because we are giving a lot of other awards for the finalist students, for overall toppers. That would be the same criteria, but it is only for the first year. So the criteria would go accordingly. So anything else you want to add? I think that is fine. So and more importantly, this award will be given during the academic excellent award function of the institution. So we will notify your batch at the earliest, so that your batch representatives can be on stage when this award is given for the first years. Fine? Okay. Fine. So all these things, please note it down and make sure it is covered in the meeting minutes, and the meeting minutes have to be sent to all the members. Right.